So in this video, I'm going to show you some really cool features associated with leads and lead conversion in Lightning Experience for the Winter 18 release. Full disclosure, this presentation that I'm sharing with you, the slides that I'm sharing with you, were not created by me. They were created by Salesforce, and more specifically by the Technology, Communications, and Readiness team at Salesforce. They are an amazing team. They produce a tremendous amount of fantastic content for each release to get anyone up to speed on all of the new features that are coming out by Salesforce. So we're going to focus on lead conversion. The link to the correlated release notes I will include in the description of this video, so you don't have to worry about that. Some new features that are being introduced with the Winter 18 release include lead conversion and some additional options that are available on the lead conversion screen. So as you can see from my slide in the screenshot in the upper left-hand side over here, we can see over here that many of the features that we are used to in Classic are now appearing in Lightning Experience, and it's actually, I think, far slicker and cooler than the way it looked in Classic, even though the feature is predominantly the same as what we're used to in Classic. So what we're looking at over here on the left-hand side for the account, when we're converting the lead to a contact and an account, for the account, it's basically showing us over here if we're creating a new account and the account name is being pre-populated. If the account name is being pre-populated and we're using record types, we can also choose exactly what the appropriate record type is for this particular account that we're creating. If on the flip side we want to select an existing account, we can use the feature right over here on the right hand side of the screen in order to search the accounts in the database. And when we are searching the accounts in the database, the search results will appear over here, allowing us to choose which account we want to select. And we can see that over here on the right hand side, the screenshot that's appearing over here on the right hand side, when we are searching for corresponding matching accounts, we can see those accounts here. You can see you can get a preview of what the fields are that we have on those records. We can click on more information to get even more details. Using the radio buttons over here, you can select which account we want to use in order to convert this lead over into, and that's some pretty cool stuff, I think. Now let's look over to the contact. So on the contact, similar to what we talked about up here on the account, on the contact over here, when creating a new contact, it's simply being pre-populated, very simple and straightforward, being pre-populated with the first name and last name of the lead. On the flip side, if we want to convert this lead to merge it with an existing contact record, we can go over here and using the same features that we talked about up above with regard to the account, we can search for an existing contact that we have in the database. We can preview the details we have for that contact, and then we can select that contact that will get merged with this lead. And we have similar functionality with regard to the opportunity. If we don't want to create an opportunity, we can use the checkbox just like we've had previously and just like we have in Classic. We can go ahead and use the checkbox to not create an opportunity. On the flip side, if we're creating a new opportunity, we can go ahead and put that name over here. The name is going to automatically be suggested. Or if we want to link it to an existing opportunity, we can do that down here. In addition, we can select who the record owner should be. That appears on the bottom. And we can also identify what the converted status should be. Now, this might seem a little curious to you. Why would we choose the converted status? Isn't it always going to be converted or qualified? Well, in some organizations, there are custom statuses even for conversion. So you might have converted B2B or converted B2C. Converted moving forward within the next 3 months, converted moving forward 3 to 6 months. So you might have some different converted status options, and those will be available to you right here lower down on the screen. And just like I discussed earlier, over here we can see in this these updated screenshots when we're looking at the contact and choosing an existing contact. Actually, let me first call out over here. On the left-hand side, we can edit salutation, first name, last name, the contact record type. These are all completely expandable, and these are features that we don't necessarily have in Classic that are now available in Lightning. And here we could see on the right hand side when choosing an existing contact, not only do we have the options to select which contact like I described earlier, but you can see there's a checkbox over here in order to update the contact lead source with whatever new value we have on the lead record that we are converting right now. Over here, we're looking at the opportunity, and we're highlighting over here the checkbox that I described earlier, where you don't want to create the opportunity upon lead conversion. And over here on the right-hand side, you can see that if there are any other opportunities, you can select those opportunities. You can select which other opportunity you want to convert this lead over into. And over here on the screen, you can see after the lead has been converted, we have a new, should I call it splash screen or confirmation screen over here on the left-hand side, indicating that the lead has in fact been converted. And we can see right here down below the different types of records that were created upon lead conversion. In addition, on the very bottom lower right-hand side, we can see that we have the option to create a new task. And if we click on the button to create a new task, we will see, just like we have on the screen on the right-hand side, we will see the new task screen. And that screen can be customized based on your global action layouts that you have in your Salesforce configuration. So if you need to display additional fields, you can absolutely control that through the global actions. If you're looking for more Salesforce end user training videos, either for yourself or your team, you'll want to head over to Brainy8 Academy, where I've got online, on-demand Salesforce training courses for end users. They will turn you into a Salesforce rockstar. By enrolling in Brainy8 Academy courses, you will get access to a private group of students and to a Salesforce MVP as your instructor. You can even reach out with your own personal Salesforce struggles, and we will do whatever we can to help address them painlessly. Click on the link below to enroll in Brainy8 Academy today. I am super thrilled to be part of your journey in learning how to use Salesforce. Keep up the awesome work and have a magnificent day.